you went stalking her and all type of and killing her. What that damn had this move?
All I wanted to do was play with you.
Oh my God!
Well, this is another Trust My Wife challenge, but this time we're throwing shoes. Look at it, she's got pretty good aim. I don't think you're gonna have that same, no. Oh. Ah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh, yep.
And that's why they say practice makes perfect. It was mocking her at first, but see now, she got better with her aim. And that is an African mother in the making. Because when they fling their slippers at you, it does not miss at all.
No.
Kudos to her. So only for the first one, what will you do if you're in the house with your teddy and it starts moving? Will you run or will you stay to find out what caused it?
So it depends on my state of mind. Because I think that, number one, sometimes I'm the wrong person to give surprises or to play some pranks with. Because sometimes I can even stand up and want to go and see the spirit that is actually moving there. You know how, it was when I was in secondary school, somebody said this. So, you know how when you hear that Madame Koi Koi or something, all those stories. And I was talking to somebody, I said, I'll be so scared, like, I'll close my eyes. The person said, no, I'll open my eyes. I want to see where the person, you know. So there are different people. So while some people will like, oh my God, some people will just be very curious, like, what is actually causing this? And sometimes curiosity can actually
kill the cat. Thank God this cat, not Katrina. On that note, we say welcome to Socialville, guys, where we're going to delve into the world of social media, which is loaded with every kind of wheat and nastiness you can imagine, which you've already seen with the videos, yeah? So let's just focus on the screen, and this is at _David Day for you. He says, boss, I beg, send me 5K, you know go fall. And then the boss now takes a picture of himself falling already, like, I don't fall. I don't already fall, waiting there. So there's nothing for you. You say you no go fall, you don't fall.
I get it.
Moving on at 40, Locke says, my toxic trait is I'll argue with you in front of whoever. I'm not waiting till we get home. And then Tammy Season now says, trust me, there won't be a home.
Oh, well, everything don't scatter.
Yes,
pepper, scatter. Yeah, actually.
In front of whoever, like you're ready to argue. So why is there a home when there's no peace outside? At the end of the day, you can see our meme king making an appearance. And this one says, now only for market are they fine. Fine boy, Gary Deal.
I get
fine
it.
Girl, I get your size.
I get it. And those people, they can be very rude. It's
very rude.
Girl,
my color.
They can be very,
especially
very
about
rude.
market.
They can be very, very
rude. My color, my size.
They can be very rude.
It's terrible. So this one says, when you order a book called How to Scam People, and it still hasn't arrived after 3 months.
They don't scam you,
but they told you the book is about how to scam someone. So they
don't collect your money now.
You don't need to learn. You don't need to read it again.
Don't wait for it. Don't worry. Don't worry.
You still there wait.
They don't scam you.
But wait, honey, I don't know how you would think you want to learn how to scam and you're buying a book about it. That's practical lesson.
So why do people buy Hitler's book? Just because they want to learn certain things? Because I know somebody, his leadership is his own type of leadership, or what he thinks leadership should be, is quite different. And so he likes to read all those books by, you know, books that are
about dictatorship,
about Hitler, about... So there are people like that. You'll just be surprised. That's just their... frame of mind, that's how they think, that's what they... So yeah, you can... I'm sure that if they start selling something like this, truly, you'll see people who are actually buying just because they want to learn certain...
Just like the people that sell how to make money in 10 days in the garage, and they still look haggard. All right, so let's take this last one before we go. You can see this guy is in his feelings, and it says, people are going through much in this country. I was in a bus. Someone scratched my head, thinking it was his own.
No, I've seen this, I've heard this joke, but
Oh
I don't
my
want to
goodness.
believe that. I don't actually want to believe that.
Ah.
I actually don't want to believe that.
How do you scratch another person's head thinking it's your own?
That reminds me of Tumisha.
Hey.
Tumisha in PR was telling me how they stole her phone. I'm sure she'll be shocked if she hears this right now. And she was saying that on the bus, she saw her phone inside somebody's bag. But you know how, maybe
It
not
looks
jazz,
familiar,
or
yeah.
it looks familiar, but she couldn't even tell whether now my phone had been, because but it was her phone. They don't thief them. But guess what? She saw it. But because she did not drop it in that, and she was like, maybe because of her good heart, she was thinking that maybe that person, so they feel they scratch your, I mean, you feel they scratch another person's head.
So, Michelle, I say to you, next time there's a revelation, make sure you find out because it could be a vision for your mission. Say, man.
After she told me that story, I got to I was thinking about this.
But you know, sometimes your mind is telling you to do something, but you're scared. You're like, what will happen? Because I'm sure it looked familiar, and she's
She
like...
said when she alighted, and she said the way she sat down on the floor and removed her wig.
And it's a wrap on Socialville, people. It is a wrap. Coming up next, our guest will be joining us. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Phones to bring you.